And give it up for my dear friend, Adam.
This is a commercial we filmed last year about how we are acting as adults, and it's about how we are drinking alcohol. I hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, my name's John. I've been sober for 2 years now, and I just got my business back. Hi, my name's John. I've been sober for 2 years now, and I just got my business back.
My wife left me. She took the kids. Alcohol's been running me up. I'm going downhill. I don't know what to do anymore.
My husband and I were drinking when we were 15.
People who start drinking before the age of 15 are 5 times more likely to have drinking problems. It matters when you start.
So what did that video mean? Anyone?
Basically, what that video means is don't drink at a young age. Like wait until your brain is fully developed. And that's like around like the age of 25. What?
Good answer.
And back with our host, Ramani. So my friend is going to take the stage. Give it up for Andre.
Hi, my name's John.
Hi guys, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling great. I woke up with a lot of energy, and now I want to present you this video that I worked really hard on. Actually, I'm lying. We just now finished it today. I want you to let us know after we're done with the video, what is one mistake that you made that you've learned from? Please enjoy. Hi, my name is Andre, and I'm from the production crew, and today we'll be asking the real questions. Excuse me, Miss Moody?
Yeah.
What mistake have you made in your life that you learned from?
I would say there was a high school that I really wanted to attend that had more diversity than my current high school or when I was in 8th grade. So my dad ended up keeping me in that middle school that transitioned into a high school. And I wish I would have advocated for myself more. I wish I would have looked up their number and actually made a phone call to show how serious I was. I think that would have made my high school experience just better in terms of a healthy and wholesome social experience.
Mr. Scott.
Yes.
What is one mistake that you faced in your life that you've learned from?
Well, one mistake that I've learned in my life that I've learned from is I have made the mistake in the past of dwelling on regrets, meaning I did something wrong, and instead of just taking new action to make something better, I sit there and think about all the things I did wrong. But every moment that I'm thinking about what I did wrong could be a moment that I'm starting to do things right. So the mistake I made was dwelling in regret.
Excuse me, Miss Hyatt. What is one mistake that you faced in your life that you've overcome or learned from?
That's a very good question. Okay, so for me, it was when something upsets me and I'll be coming in a place of powerless, and the way I would approach it, I did not like and how it made me feel. So whatever is happening in my life, if I answer it with power and find the power within to say, okay, how do I approach this in a way that I can deal with it powerfully? And that changed how I feel. and it changed how I approached the situation, and it gave me solution that I never thought of.
Hi, Alana. What is one mistake that you made in your life that you learned from?
The one mistake that I have made and that I have learned from is that so when I was like 7 or 8, I never got stung by a bee before, and everyone always cries about it and say it doesn't. I mean, cries and says it hurts. So I was like, am I a little dumb self? So I was like, I want to see how that feels like. So I was swimming in a pool at some place I remember, and there was a bee right there. So I was like, ooh. And then I realized that it stung and hurt so bad. And my dad was like, see, told you it would hurt, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Hey, Lilo, what is one thing that you've experienced in your life that you've learned from?
One thing in my life that I've learned from is I need to speak up more. A lot of times in elementary school specifically, I've gotten bullied, been kind of like a pushover for some things because I didn't speak up about them. I remember this one time in school, I think first grade, there were these two kids. I had these gel pens. I thought they were really cool. The worst part was they were my dad's. He already knows. Hi, Dad. So they took them, and I just let it happen because I didn't want to get in trouble, because I knew if I screamed about it, I'd get in trouble. So I tried my best not to be too worried about it until I just got sick of it, and I decided to just take them back from them. I didn't get in specific trouble, but for those who know, chart thing, green, purple, blue, red, yellow. I got on yellow. That wasn't my normal thing.
Excuse me, Mr. Brian.
Yes.
What is one mistake that you made in your life that you've learned from?
One of the biggest mistakes I made in my life is trying to impress others when I should be trying to impress myself. And just be yourself, be real, and you attract what you attract by just being cool.
What is one mistake that you learned from in your life?
Never kick a bee's nest.
Nor throw a stick at it.
Why?
Do not agitate it.
Why would you think it would be a good idea to do that?
Boredom.
Now back with Ramani.
It's you guys' turn. So, what have you learned from a mistake that you have made in the past? Okay, I see a big hand right over there. I see two big hands. Okay. All right. So, what have you learned?
Last Tuesday, me and my family, Dad went back in the house. We were sitting in the car. We just came back from a movie, so my mom told me to take a nap. I didn't want to take a nap because you don't want to take naps because you don't really feel tired. But then when I got to some like play rehearsal that I'm in, I like started feeling sleepy. So before rehearsal, Mom let me take a little nap. So what I learned from that is whenever Mom tells me to go take a nap, I'll do it.
Yeah, you was cranky. You should have took that nap. You got one? Or you just eating? Okay. Okay, who has one? Okay. Who has one? Do you have one? You have one? It's okay. Take your time. It's okay. I'll go back to you. Okay, do you guys any have one? Okay. How about someone back there? No? Okay, we'll go back to the show.
We should have gave a shout out to Mr. Lewis.
So now we have
Now we have this or that, everyone. So this is how you play. We're gonna show two different things on the screen, and you either pick this or that. So have fun.
everyone listen.
Okay, so this theme for the this or that, if you've been here before, you know that we kind of have different themes for this. So this one is nostalgia, childhood, if you grew up in these times. Yeah. So Wii Sports or Wii Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
I'm gonna have to say Mario Kart with that because
Mario Kart, because you go.
I'm not a Wii Sports fan.
Okay, it's Pokemon, you gotta push
Pokemon.
them all, am I right?
Okay. Yeah, Pokemon.
Nickelodeon.
Cartoon Network.
I think
Cartoon Network.
Nickelodeon. Okay.
Xbox.
That.
Xbox, duh.
It's that. That, am I right?
This.
That.
It's this. It's definitely
That.
this.
That.
Star Wars.
It's that.
May the fourth be with you. May the fourth be with you.
I'm basically picking Star Wars because, yeah.
Main event.
Yeah. Yeah. Star Wars.
Main event.
Main event. Rugrats, you know, people say I look like Susie from Rugrats. That's why I picked it.
Yeah. Rugrats. Jim.
Jim. I want Jim because I watched it as a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
This.
Well, it's
Thundercats because my dad used to watch it as a kid.
this.
Yeah.
This.
That. Come on. That.
Scooby Doo. Regular.
All right. Can I explain this real quick?
Hey, everyone, up.
It's so loud in here. So I just want to explain this one real quick in case you didn't get it. The original or like any kind of reboot. Okay.
That. Everyone, that. All right.
Stitch.
That.
Definitely that. That. Crayola.
This.
You know that.
This. Okay. Now we have a video.
Yeah. Now it's time for the showcase.
If something or somebody's bothering you, something's been on your mind for a while, write it down on paper and tear it up.
Can you believe that Samantha got me? It's not that she's still driving that truck. Like 2 days ago. Well, what car is it? It's a blue. What color?
Sorry about them.
It's okay. This is chapstick.
That's what.
So you say you want to be a famous influencer? Well, here's your shot. Join the social cause influencers. Learn how to create viral content, get funding to boost your social media, and get more followers, all while making the world a better place. Use your influence to inspire, educate, and spread prevention power.
Cause influence.
Limited spots open for this free program. Go to socialcauseinfluencers.com and apply today.
Complex PTSD, also known as CPTSD, is a mental health condition that can develop after experiencing long-term trauma. Unlike regular PTSD, complex PTSD can be caused by ongoing trauma such as abuse, neglect, or domestic violence. Symptoms of complex PTSD include difficulty regulating emotions, feeling intense shame or guilt, disassociation, and feeling isolated from others. If you're feeling down and think you may be experiencing CPTSD, remember that you're not alone. Treatment for complex PTSD can involve psychotherapy and medication, which can help individuals process their trauma and learn coping skills. With the right support and tools, it's possible to manage symptoms and work towards a brighter future. Remember, healing is a journey, but you don't have to go through it alone. For more information, visit cptsdfoundation.org.
Now let's bring back our host Ramani to talk about the next bit.
This is my favorite video of all time. So we're gonna talk about healthy highs. And my friend also made a video, Lilo, the one that's in the camera. And she killed it. I love this video. Y'all gonna love it.
Okay. So we were asked to, well, some of us were asked to give an idea for the monthly focus. So I thought, what if we just make non-alcoholic drinks, since this is what this monthly focus is about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So me and my friend Charnette, earlier we made a video just making these things. So yeah.
Hey guys, so tonight we are going to make a cocktail drink. So we're going to be making these, and you, the audience, you're gonna try them, see if like, so that you don't have to go back on. Yeah. Should we start? Yes. Yeah, we're making two. It sounds good. We're trying. Here. Actually, it's not bad. It's very good. I'm not lying, okay, guys? So you think I'm lying? I'm not lying. What do you think? I mean, you're trying it right now. Okay, now I can taste a little bit of honey. I hate honey. Alright, but it's still good. It's what's out. I don't know what I can say. We're gonna make another batch. But before we get to that, we're gonna do another one. Kitty. Bounce.
Smoothly.
It's been so weird. Now we're gonna be making cool. So that's almost every time. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching our video. Enjoy your drinks. Yes, enjoy. We worked really hard. Yeah, take it with so much stress and everything. But yeah, okay.
And now you guys can enjoy these drinks too. So hope they taste good.
What's the drinks tasting?
Now back with Romani.
Yeah, back. I'm back. What's the drink tasting? I don't want one. Let me taste. No. How it's tasting, guys? Tasting good? It's tasting good? Yeah. So I'm about to try with myself. Y'all saying it's tasting good? Let me see what y'all talking about. It's naturey. It's healthy. It has a sweet to it. If y'all like natural, try it.
Now for the next segment, name this tune.
Name that tune. I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Shout out the answers if you know them.
Think that.
Just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's
This one's for whoever's hands are.
so baby, pull me closer in the backseat. Trying to get wet.
And then you also use that.
This girl's like, go around the guys like, you just sundown. Riding on a horse, you can with your boys. I've been.
What about the guy in the gray sweatshirt? Terry, get up.
Despacito, respira tu cuello despacito.
Oh, see, I'll leave with every piece of you. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's mix it up.
I've been to my own for long enough. Maybe.
Better win. Can you keep scoring? Something in here, something. All about you. Joe. Coach Devane. You keep scoring for us, please.
Listen up, listen up, listen up. There we go. This is Jeopardy!
Right, it's Be Your Best Self Jeopardy with our hosts, Carmina. Go ahead, say something.
It's not. This one's on.
So good evening, everyone. How are you? Okay, so my name is Miss Carmina, and I go around Delaware telling teens or raising awareness about what are some prevalent issues related to drugs and alcohol for teens. And what we're doing today is looking at the positive of how you can maximize your healthy lifestyles to combat what's out there that you're confronted with. So we have a game show called Live Your Best Self Jeopardy, and we have 4 categories. One of them is maximizing the student athlete in you, just healthy questions, all about weed, whether it's smoking or edible. We have mix and match, which are questions related to all sorts of well-being, but we have choices right here that they can pick from, and the impact on your body. One of the things that I wanted to point out here, let's be honest, all of you, even on stage or out there, how many of you have been possibly approached to take some edible weed, or you know someone that does? Be honest. Be honest. If you know people that do, exactly. And so one of the things that I try to tell you know people? Right, of course, because a lot of teenagers are doing it. So one of the things that I like to point out is that in the United States, edible weed is not regulated, but it's regulated in Canada. And in Canada, you can purchase as much weed as you want, but it can only be 10 milligrams, which is a small portion. But in the United States, kids today are taking weed in different forms, whether it's gummies, Rice Krispie treats, Oreo cookies, and some of the pictures up here you may or may not be able to see. They're in Cheetos, they're in Nerds, but those are 600 milligrams. So kids are taking edible weed that's unregulated 600 times the allowable amount that is in Canada. So what's happening, our kids are taking edible weed and they're getting psychotic episodes because they're taking in much more than their body can really handle. So the whole purpose of tonight is to raise awareness about that and how we can combat that. You can't see from up here or from back there, but when someone takes an edible weed at 600 milligrams, it stays 3 or 4 days in your blood. It says 1 to 3 days in your mouth with saliva. It says 3 to 30 days in your urine. And it says 90 days in your hair. So when you think about later on, when you look for a job and they do drug testing or whatever, taking a little bit of edible weed, which is a lot more than what's supposed to be legally regulated, stays in almost every part of your body for a long period of time. So the whole purpose of today is to have fun through the questions and learn. And if there's things that you don't know, then you'll learn through the answers. Now, Romani's going to help me as we go along. And we have two teams. We wanted to mix it up. There's some kind of thing. Some of the Delaware Ducks weren't able to be here, but we have TJ here representing Delaware Ducks by yourself, right? All right, so give him a hand, give him a hand. He's a brave soldier to be here by himself. JR, oh my God, sorry, JR. And then we have a mixture of the GAP group, right? Or you guys with the cause? Everybody's the GAP, right? All right, so we have team one over here. We have team two. The object of the game is to get the most points. So you have all these categories and they're from 10 to 20 to 30 or 50 points. Now, what we like to do is try to make it fair by having one team start. You have to pick a category and you have to have a spokesperson, because once we get started, everybody's gonna get all hyped up. So we need to pick a spokesperson in your group that will speak for the group. You have to make a decision together what category and points, but then the spokesperson speaks for you. So do we have a spokesperson for team one? Thank you for calling out. What's your name?
Jada Lynn.
Oh, Jada Lynn, you'll be the spokesperson. And who's the spokesperson for this team? All right, what's your name, sir? Derek? He's, oh my goodness, JR. It's okay, okay. So we have Derek, right? Terry, oh my Lord, I'm messing up. Terry and Jada Lynn, right? All right, so let's go with this team first. I want you guys together to decide what kind of category and the points. Impact on your body, mix or match, all about weed, or maximizing the student athlete in you. Go high, go high. As a team, decide a category and points. Any day. What did you guys decide? All right, all about weed. For how much?
Whoever's answering can use this mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
20.
Okay. All about weed for 20. All right. This is the question. Now, if there's a multiple choice question in here and you get it wrong, the other team gets a chance. We're going to go back and forth all night. So listen to this. Marijuana comes from a plant with the botanical name of Cannabis sativa. It grows wild and is cultivated all over the world. However, what is the number of chemicals that are found in Cannabis sativa? A, 400, B, 100, or C, 20? What are the number of chemicals in the plant, the marijuana plant itself? If they get it incorrect, team two, you get a chance. Terry, please talk to your team. C. Go ahead and try to, is it 400 A, 100 B, or 20? While they're waiting, you can't answer, Coach Joe. While they're waiting, you guys talk it over. 400, 200, or 20? You guys have 30 seconds. You're gonna answer, Jada Lynn?
20?
Incorrect. All right, so team two, you get a chance. So your options are 400 or 100. Talk it over, talk it over, talk it over. What do you think it is? Huh? Absolutely not. It's 400. 400 chemicals in a marijuana plant. 400 chemicals. See, that's something you should know. All right. And then I'm sorry, Romani, if it's on your side, certainly pick up the tab so I'm not reaching over. Okay. So it's 0-0. Terry's team, what are you guys going to decide? Talk it over with your team. Pick a category of points. And if you can ask the question, I'll just, if it's on your side. For how much? Okay. Let me just, okay. All right, this is good. Name 3 of the most nutritious breakfast foods you can eat for breakfast. Name 3. There's lots of options. What's healthy options for eating breakfast? 30 seconds. Talk to each other. Talk to each other. Each of you guys can come up. Well, what is whole groups, whole things, not specific stuff.
We need an answer.
All right, what do you guys got? Now keep in mind, we want groups. You just can't say apple, strawberries, and banana because they're all one group. Well, go ahead. What's your answer? 3 examples of a healthy breakfast.
Strawberries, celery, and I don't know, rice or something.
Did you guys? No, those are not it for healthy breakfast. First of all, how many of y'all eat celery for breakfast? Okay. All right. Well, Terry, that's one of the reasons why you got to work as a team to come up with the answers. All right, let's go. They are, yes, audience member. So give us 3 groups of foods that are healthy options for breakfast.
Oatmeal,
1,
a parfait.
2 with parfait that has yogurt, right? Parfait.
And
I mean, I
bacon
was
and-
gonna a parfait. Go ahead.
bacon and eggs.
What kind of bacon?
No. Oh, no. So what we're looking for, you guys, is maximize low fat milk, something with whole wheat. You got 2 out of 3. Eggs, fruit smoothie. All right. How many? This is why I created this question. How many of you eat breakfast before you go to school? Coach Joe, how many of you up here eat breakfast before you go to school? So we have 8 kids up here, only 1 eats breakfast before. That's the reason we want you to think about how you can squeeze it in. Just like how they made that smoothie. You could take fruit, you could take some yogurt and put it in there. Aren't y'all hungry by the time you get to school? Do you think you can study if you don't have a good start? Your brain? Oh my. You eat at school? How many of you guys eat at school when you get there? They give you breakfast?
I bring my own breakfast.
Huh?
I bring my own breakfast. I
So
just
what
have
do
a
you
little.
bring, Ramadi? What do you bring for breakfast?
Sometimes I bring like oranges or sometimes chips. I do lag sometimes, but yeah. No.
The breakfast.
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. Oh my goodness. All right, whose turn was it? So the original question went to who? To them. So this team group 1, team 1, pick a category and points.
0 to 0.
Thank you. Thank
For
you.
the audience at home, that's
All right,
0-0.
Good job. Good job. Jada Lynn, talk to your team. Talk to your team. Go high. Go high. Go high. Go high.
Impact on your body.
4.
30.
All right, let's go. This is true or false. So you got a 50-50 shot. Does nicotine in e-cigarettes affect brain development? True or false?
True.
Well, what? Yes, it is true, but a lot of people think that they don't. So even though, absolutely. So the question is, if it does affect brain development, why would you vape?
Wait.
E-cigarettes are vaping.
Yeah.
Right. So if it affects brain development, the question would be, why then vape?
See. I
Right.
know.
I'm not accusing anybody.
I know, because I don't.
Jada Lynn,
I don't vape.
Jada Lynn, I'm not saying you smoke, but it's the question. Not at all. Not at all. So the point is to raise awareness.
Yeah, people.
Talk to me.
Some people like get pressure to do it, and then some people think it relieves stress, but it really doesn't. It makes your heart more like beating. and stuff like
Right.
that.
Exactly. So the whole good. Absolutely. And that's exactly why we're doing this, to discuss all those things that people think are that they don't happen, and it does happen. It does affect your brain development. 30 points for team one. Great job. Give them up a hand.
30-0.
All right, Terry, your turn. Your team's turn. Go high, go high, go high.
Mix and match for 40.
Okay. This is where I need your help, Colin. Okay, so pick an envelope from the well-being. Romani's gonna open the envelope and pick something out of that envelope, and let's see what it says. Or pick one out and I'll read it, or she can read it, and let's see if you can come with the answer. Let them pick one. Yep. Terry, pick one for your team. Pick something in the envelope. It's a mystery. All right, Terry, let's do this. All right, here we go. Put it down here. Yep. All right, here's the question for team two. And then Romani, I'll show you so you see that I'm saying the right thing. Okay. Okay, be honest. What is your go-to? This is for you guys. What is your go-to snack? Is it unhealthy or healthy? What's your go-to snack? What is it? Tell us what you can share. You can share.
Healthy.
Huh?
Unhealthy.
So what's the unhealthy snack? Okay.
Like candy.
Oh, so that's being honest. So would you be willing to eliminate your unhealthy snack in your lifestyle? There's a challenge. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
So is it going to be candy or is it going to be chips? We could do a chip challenge, Scott. We could do a chip challenge here. Huh? Candy? All right. So how about this? Why don't we do a 15-day challenge right here? Everybody self-report no candy for 2 weeks. Is that possible?
Oh, I could definitely. 2 weeks? I could definitely do that.
I could do that. Huh? All right. So we're going to follow. Who wants to do the challenge? Because here's the point. What could be the option? I mean, is candy really the unhealthy snack?
Yes. But where can you really find those at though?
All right, so you gave an answer. You got the points. How many was that? 40. Very good. Very good. We're going to do healthy challenge. All right, 40 points for team two. We're moving right along.
40 to 30. 40 to 30.
Jada Lynn. For your team. Go high. Nobody wants any 50 pointers? All right, go high. Go ahead.
The impact on your body, 40.
For 40?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got another true or false? Listen very carefully. Do e-cigarettes have the ability to malfunction and blow up in your face?
Yes.
Who said that? You're saying yes, so you've seen it? Yeah, true. Absolutely correct. 40 points. But do you think that a lot of people, y'all, so wait a second. So you confidently said yes. Do you know somebody that had their vape blow up in their face?
No, but
I'm sorry. Am I you?
No, but I went to this KBG youth summit thing. And we talked about it. It was about this girl. She was presenting vapes are trash, and we learned about it.
And so the other question is, if there's a possibility of it blowing in your face, why do it? What did you think when you saw that afterwards? Did it influence your decision?
Yes. To be honest, I really never thought of vaping, but it's really sad that people actually does it because it's really bad for you and you can't even dispose of it.
Correct. Excellent choice. All right, good job, Jada Lynn. Team, good job. 40 points. Let's go, Terry. Go high. Team one, team two, go high. Don't look at that 10-pointer.
I'm not.
All right.
We're doing another mix and match for 50.
All right. Okay. All right, so pick something out of weed versus edible weed. Terry, pick one. Pick one and I'll read it to you. Oh, you can leave, okay.
Okay, I'm about to open it. Let's see what it says. So weed versus okay, so weed versus edible weed. Please look at display and show the group the regulated amount that is determined in Canada.
So, okay, so it's not up here, but what did I say was the regulated amount of weed for Canada? What was the amount?
It was 10.
It was 10 milligrams. Absolutely correct. 50 points for team 2.
50 points.
Thank you, Imani. It's right. So that's very important. And what is the amount that's unregulated in the United States that most teens take at one time? What was the other amount? 600. So 10 in Canada, 600 as a basic in the United States, which is 600 times. Go ahead, I'm sorry. What did you guys decide?
The impact on your body, 50.
All right, we're going high. I want an exact answer. It's got to be 2 words. Ramani, come here and look at the exact. Terry, you can't look. Because I want you, just take it. I want you, look at it and give it back because I want you to know I want an exact answer. Okay? Here we go. Team number 1. What specific disease is at greater risk if you're a regular smoker or a regular e-cigarette smoker? What is the disease that is the greatest risk if you are a regular smoker or an e-cigarette smoker? The exact name of the disease.
Okay. Lung cancer.
Absolutely correct. 50 points. So the point is whether and team. So the whole point is that, am I right? All right, well, we didn't do introduction, so okay, let's take a moment.
Let's do that.
Jada Lynn, who's on your team? And Terry, pass the mic to everybody introduce. What's your name? How old are you? Jada Lynn, how old are you?
I'm 12.
All right, and you're Jada Lynn. All right. All right, what's your name and how old are you?
My name Daria, and I'm 12.
I couldn't even understand what you're saying. What's your name? I'm sorry. What's your name?
My name's Daria, and
Daria?
I am 12.
And you're 12? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
My name Kamine, I'm 13.
Okay, you got your own crowd back there. Go ahead. What's your name, sweetheart?
My name is Unique and I'm 13.
I'm right here. Her name's Unique? Okay, thank you. Terry, take the mic. What's your name? How old you are? Pass your mic down.
My name is Terry. I'm 17.
All right, there, Terry. Okay, your name? Your name?
My name is Maya and I'm 11.
Maya. All right, JR.
My name's JR and I'm 12.
12, JR. And who are you? All right, Ariana. All right, great job. Team 2, you get a chance to pick points in a category.
Maximizing the
Hold on.
student.
Wait, he goes. All right. Team 1 is
For
up.
those at home, that's 120 to 90 so far. And which team coach is in the lead? Team 1. Raise your hand, team 1. All right.
All right, go ahead, Terry. What points?
Maximizing the student athlete, and you'll be going for 50.
All right, go ahead. Let me just check and see. So, okay, they have to choose from that selection in bold. So read the question.
So they are selected. Okay.
But those are the possible answers.
Okay, so name at least four unhealthy substance abuse that will prevent you from being the least best athlete you can be. So is it alcohol?
Don't say it. So the question is, name at least 4 unhealthy substance abuse habits. Talk to your team, Terry. Name at least 4 unhealthy substance abuse habits. Name 4. So hold on to that because those are the answers. No, because there's more than 4 there. Those are the types that they could.
We got our answer.
All right. All right, 1,
Alcohol,
2,
e-cigarettes,
3.
vaping.
That's the same thing. Oh, that's the same thing.
Cigarettes.
Right, so e-cigarettes and vaping are the same thing, so that doesn't count. So they don't get it because they doubled. What? So I'm part of the.
Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge, judge. Here come the judge.
All right. No, you need to stop, audience member, Coach Joe. Number 1, e-cigarettes and vaping are the same thing. So let's go, team 1. 4 different substance abuse habits that do not maximize your body. Let's do it that way. 4. They gotta be 4 different things. What are unhealthy substance abuse habits? Name 4. You heard they had 2.
Oh, we go.
Huh?
You say it? Oh, alcohol.
Wait. No, tell Jada Lynn. I mean, you guys have, oh, you want her to answer? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Unique. Go ahead.
We got alcohol.
1.
Smoking.
Right, smoking what? There's a different. All right, so you guys should have had your answer. So here's the problem. Read out the options, Romani. No? What are the unhealthy habits so we can be clear? Go ahead.
So it's alcohol, tobacco, e-cigarettes, prescription drug misuse, marijuana, and illegal drugs.
Right, so cocaine, all of those. So we wanted to look at all the different types unhealthy. So smoking, the difference between tobacco and smoking is chewing tobacco as well. So the cigarettes, e-cigarettes, prescription drugs,
and
alcohol, and cocaine.
Yeah,
All right.
cocaine and heroin.
Who had the first question? Who's? All right, so team 1, pick a category and points. I don't know what time it is. Is that the time?
No, it's not 15.
Where are we going?
Mix and match 30.
All right, good job. Mix and match. Okay, pick the envelope on the impact on your brain and lungs.
Okay.
Which would be this one. No, that one, right? Wait, I'm sorry. Let's give them the whole envelope.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go. Unique, or you guys pick one out of the envelope. All right, let's do it, ladies. Brain development. Okay, there's a picture on the board here. How many cigarettes to 1 vape? How many cigarettes to 1 vape? That impacts, this is it. It's a number. How many cigarettes to 1 vape? And if they get the number incorrect, you get a choice.
Oh, snap. Oh my. 20?
Absolutely correct. Great job. Absolutely correct. I don't know. Was that 30? Yeah. That was 30. Excellent job, girls. Team 1. Let's go, team 2. Let's do it. There's one more. All right, that's fine. All right. Are you, Terry, you gonna go with the What team? Lead your team. What's the last question?
Final round, final round.
All about weed for 50.
All right, all right. I'm all right, listen very carefully. This is very important for high schoolers. What is the difference between decriminalization of weed and legalization of weed as it relates to legal issues? So you hear people talk about why we should decriminalize weed, but we know that weed is legal in some places. So what's the difference between decriminalization and legalization of weed? And it's a word. It's related to legal consequences.
Oh,
You can explain it, but it's related to legal consequences. What is the difference between decriminalizing weed and legalizing weed? Joe. It's okay, talk it out. What do you think? What do you think?
no.
Oh, it was your, I'm sorry. That was your, 50, okay, go ahead. So do you know the difference? I'm sorry. Do you want a lifeline or something from the audience?
We're gonna need an answer.
I know. What is the answer? Do you have any, did you guys think, I'm sorry, I totally thought it was their turn. Y'all are rough, Lord. All right, so you don't have the answer. How about you guys? You want to take a stab at it?
Is it illegal? Like,
excuse me?
Like,
illegal? Well, okay, so let me answer because this is very important. Decriminalization means the reduction of penalties, not having any. If it's legalized, there are no penalties. But decriminalizing means lessen the penalties. There's too many people going to jail for extensive period of times for a little bit of weed. And so when people talk about decriminalized weed, so they want people to go stay less in jail. So that's very important because in Philadelphia, you can smoke weed, right? If they catch you smoking weed, you don't get a penalty. But if you give weed to somebody else, that's a penalty. And so should somebody go to jail for 10 years by passing on a thing of weed? Does anybody know anybody, family or not, that went to jail or got a fine for weed? It's okay, Unique. Were they mad that they that they had a penalty? They weren't mad? Oh, okay. So the debate is stop criminalizing weed so people have a greater chance to have a healthier life than just going to jail for a little bit of weed. So you don't want all these excessive penalties and prison terms. That's the difference. Do you guys understand? Legal weed has no penalties. Regular weed has a lot of penalties, right? Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Tara?
Because one, if it's legal,
Mm-hmm.
like it's probably because like for that certain prison, it's probably because it was probably prescribed to them. But if they pass it on to somebody that is not prescribed for them, they might probably get penalized for it.
Also, but some states made weed legal, correct? So those states, there aren't any penalties besides the ones that are medical use. But we're talking about weed that's not always medical use.
Hey, Carmina?
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's very important to remember, to his point there, Terry's point, that if you are prescribed a medicine, that is one thing. But if you are taking medicine that is normally prescribed and you were not the one prescribed, that is illegal.
That is illegal as well.
And it is also illegal to give prescribed medicine to people who are not prescribed. So sadly, sadly or not, there's no judgment to it. Most kids who start their first pills get them from their high school or from their own house, from their bathroom medicine cabinet. So that's another important reason to, if you have prescribed medicines, keep your medicines locked away from other people. And then when you're finished with your medicines, if you have leftovers, you can dispose them safely by going to a police department or one of the DEA drug take back days.
Thank you, Scott, for that PSA. We needed that. I guess is this telling us that our time is up? Okay, so here's the point, guys. This was just the start of the conversation. My whole purpose and all of our whole purpose is to continue to educate you, excite you as well. Is there anything here that was some surprising to you? Did you enjoy it? Let me ask you that. Did you enjoy
Yes.
it? Huh?
Who won?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the final score? What was?
Final score? 150-90, team one.
Give it up for both teams.
Yes, give it up for both teams.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you for.
Hey everyone, let's thank our host Carmina for putting together tonight's game of Jeopardy. All right, folks, we're gonna have.
Ramani.
I bet.
You went to that thing?
Okay, guys, that was the end of the show. And for all, good night and thanks for coming. I really am excited that you guys came. Thanks for coming. See you next time. And peace. We out.
Thanks again for coming, everyone. Let's give all of the youth a huge round of applause for all the work that they did tonight. This was serious work. For those tuning out at home, we're going to take off the broadcast and turn on some dance music for us to party with. You know, you can come to a monthly focus. There's room in the room. So next time there's a monthly focus, if you're at home now, come on and get some free food and come to the monthly focus. Kenzie, sign us out. Say something to say goodbye.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming.
Woo!
That's the first turn off the screen.